Don't forget to like the video, share and subscribe to the channel if you like the content. If you're a hater, just click the X at the right of your screen. If you want the access to exclusive content, follow us over there onto Patreon. All of the links to access my content are in the description box below. What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for being a part of my channel. I really and truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. Y'all, we're going to use the deck that Heather sent us. Say thank you, Heather. We're going to go ahead and get into the message and see what it is that you need to know in this time. I feel like this deck is definitely trying to kind of gauge what it is that you need to know in regard to who you're dealing with in this time. And this is really funny. That this is the card that just randomly fell out. So I guess I do need to kind of give this like vision. I need to say it. I need to speak on it. And I guess they're telling us we kind of need to look into the situation at hand. Okay, so I did have a vision. It says prophecy that came through. So I guess I'm going to give it. All right. I was going to possibly do it later, blackout message or something of the sort. But there was a feminine energy. This lady was super old who came through. And it was kind of PC, right? It was PC. So they had shown a vehicle. It was a silver vehicle. And there was something about 2 car seats in the back. All right. It was a silver vehicle. I guess this could be somebody's grandmother, great grandmother. I mean, the bitch was old, okay? And she was coming through in a way where she was trying to speak to you, say something very important, or she thought it was, okay? I feel like there were a few people that were backing her up, but they didn't really show me, you know, masculine, feminine archetypes. I wasn't really paying that much attention, but I did see that I feel like it was like your home. I feel like this lady may try to come to your home or kind of catch you to speak to you. It don't look, I would say one-on-one, but it don't look one-on-one because there were like, I think 3 other, there was other people. I'm not even going to tell you a for sure number. There was other people there, but it's like whoever this is going to try to approach you on your territory. This person wants to speak to you, and her face look like she always looking like this, okay? This is the type of energy. It says Rosalind, conservative, chastity, serious, formal. So it's a very serious, possibly aggressive older woman, okay? She has a message that she wants to send. She wants to say something. For some of you, I did see a police officer pull up as well, but I feel like shortly after I had seen the police officer, everybody was gone. So I feel like for some of you, you may have her escorted away from you so you don't put your hands on this old ass lady. Because I feel like there's something she wants to say to you, and it's like with her coming across with this kind of face, it's almost like there may have been an air of disapproval about certain things that have gone on, but I feel like there's something very important about it. Okay, so the main card that pops out before we even get into it was dream, prophecy, hint, guidance, oracle, reveal, symbolize. Dream, my lady came and found me dead and breathed such life with kisses in my lips that I revived and was an emperor. Okay, so let's see what it is that this woman is wanting to convey to you, because I feel like there's going to be an encounter pretty soon with this lady, okay? And I feel like she may legitimately be astral projecting to you. And I feel like you may have certain like boundaries that this woman can't cross, or I feel like you've made something very clear, but it's like she's still trying to get some kind, I don't know if she's trying to get a point across. Let's see. What is it that she is wanting to convey to you? What is the energy she's coming to you with? What is she trying to convey to you? Too many. I want one. What is she trying to convey to you? What is she trying to say to you? Okay, what we got? We've got appointment, engagement, marriage proposal. Okay, let's see what's on the bottom. Romantic night, entanglement, sexual encounter. Okay, so For some of y'all, okay, she may have some choice words about, you know, something that you are doing or something that you're choosing in this time. And she knows that, okay, so if you're somebody with a very, very busy schedule, this person is feeling like, you know, they may have to set up some kind of appointment to communicate this to you. It's almost like, if this is somebody here who tries to call you at certain hours, they know that they're going to have to make an appointment. I feel like if this person is coming to your place of employment, it would not shock me. So for some of y'all do need to be mindful, because I definitely got the vibe that this woman is trying to come through to you and speak to you on your turf. Okay, it's something about on your turf. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to pull a different card to kind of really see this, but it says time to say goodbye. It's almost given like a last ditch effort. Okay, so maybe you've already called it quits on this person. I'm not going to read the words. I'm going to look at the pictures and go from it, okay? It says farewell, land of love, balcony, time to say goodbye, but it's looking like somebody trying to serenade in both of these pictures. Okay, so I feel like this woman is not wanting to let go of, I guess, the fairy tale or story that she was telling herself about a specific situation or how something was going to play out. Okay, I feel like she may be a little bit angry, but it's like it's back and forth. She's back and forth on whether she's angry or fearful of a situation. It's more so over the fact that this is like done, or the fact that you have removed yourself. Yeah, okay. This person is changing up their tune. I feel like we had already gotten some kind of message earlier about somebody trying to change up their tune. But it's like, what is she trying to say to you before you go? What is this? Separation. I mean, something's over. Okay, so for some of you, well, let's not sneak. You still can't trust this person. Okay, it says competition, enemy, clever, malicious. Look over your shoulder, the other woman. All right, so for some of y'all, you may need to be kind of mindful of that snake that you've, you know, been trying to possibly avoid or decapitate in some type of way. The snake is trying to come in this next little while, and like, I about said spread gossip and spread hate, but I would like to kind of like avoid that at all costs. Let's see, what kind of energy is she coming to you with the separation energy? Like, what is she trying to say? What's she trying to tell you? It says the Wheel of Fortune. I heard I'll be back. And then I've got Knight of Wands. So if she's been actively doing something, she knows that she's got to regroup. Okay. For some of you, I feel like you may have already kind of weighed up the pros and cons of dealing with a specific individual. And I heard you said what you said. I feel like there's going to be one, it's almost like something that is open-ended. Like I'm getting this thing coming through with something being open-ended on a relationship. For some of y'all may have decided to start a new partnership with another individual, or move on and close out old cycles. This could be somebody's damn mother coming to you. Like this is giving the ex. I heard the ex from hell. Okay. So an ex's mother, somebody who you have talked to at some point in time. It's like they know that something is over or something's closed out, but they're still not cool with the ending, or they're not cool with the fact that they, you know, don't still have the right to speak to you or the right to come through. And they have things that they want to get off their chest. They have things they want to say. How would you feel about what this woman is trying to say to you? Okay. Messenger came out. Page of Cups, Nine of Cups, King of Swords, Ace of Wands. So I could be giving this message to a specific masculine. Okay, so if you have separated from a feminine energy and her mother had some kind of attachment, her unhealthy attachment. The mother may have had some kind of unhealthy attachment to you. This mother wants to come through and talk. They want to see that, like, I know that this is over, but can we at least work on this? You are like the best thing that this person, oh my goodness, somebody's mama is about to come through and spill the beans on somebody's new counterpart. They don't like the new counterpart. Okay. And they are wanting to speak about this ending or how things have gone. Like, yes, you've moved on, you've moved forward, but you know, if you haven't found somebody, as you know, please come back and help us, or something like that. Okay. There's something like that coming through. Okay. And this could have been somebody that you like rushed away from. Somebody's mama is trying to come through and try to mend some kind of separation. Okay. I feel like it looks like somebody's like inserting themselves in a situation that they have, you know, no business being in, is really what it looks like. And this could definitely be a heads up for some of you that this older female is about to try to relay a message to somebody while they're at work. Okay, to see if somebody will take the bait or take the opportunity. It feels like it is a little bit messy, the way that this person is trying to go behind the scenes and give certain messages to see if they can, you know, change the events that are going to take place in the future. Okay, things are speeding up in this time. Also heard this woman knows that there's not a lot of time left. So some of you may have already, like this woman, I don't know if she's like spying on your social media or what, but in some way she has some kind of heads up on, I guess, if you're talking to other people, the people that you are dealing with. Okay, for some of you, there may have been talks. If you've got a child, the child may tell certain things about your romantic life picking up. Okay, things taking off for you. For those of you who have gotten into a new connection, there's going to be a mother figure who tries to slow this down, to stop a separation from like really happening. And this mother figure wants an appointment to speak to you. Okay. Let's see. How are they going to come through that? How are you going to feel about this? How are you going to feel about what this woman is saying to you? It's going to boost your ego. Okay, it's going to boost your ego. We've got Queen of Wands that came out along with, okay. So, for some of you, yeah, you may have told this person, like, yeah, I told them that they would never find anything better if they decided to move on or move forward. And yes, like I did say that, but it's like I'm not willing to get back tied into this toxic family tie, this toxic environment, whatever. I feel like you have seen something for what it is, and I feel like it's going to kind of give you a little bit of an ego boost, the fact that this person is trying to reconcile something. It's like something that may be her dead and gone, long over, not doing that again. They're trying to get you back on playing terms or decent terms with a specific individual who you dealt with in your past. Okay, you could share children with this person, or this just could be somebody who they wanted their child with you, or something of that nature. Okay, we've got 9 of Cups minus 6 of Cups will be 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is reconciliation. So they need a reconciliation to happen. For some of you, you've already seen all you needed to see in a specific event, and they're trying to change the way, like they can already see things are speeding up in this time, to change like a faith that they had seen for themselves. It's like things are changing for them, not in a favorable way. This could also be somebody has moved on. Somebody who you dealt with has moved on to a new individual, and the family doesn't like that person. Okay, the family does not like that person, and they are actually trying to separate. Yeah, there's secrets going on behind the scenes. They're trying, like the family doesn't like this individual. They've been kind of keeping it low key that they don't like this person, okay? Or maybe they've been saying things in the dark when this person leaves the room, you know. But it's like, yeah, no, it's because they don't fit. They don't fit. The family does not like this person. And, you know, they feel like the person is either making things harder than it has to be, or making things harder on them. And this feminine energy is wanting some kind of like this feminine energy is about to come through on like a plea. Like, they don't want a certain connection to, I guess, make it to marriage, or they don't want a certain, they don't want a connection to get to the next level. Okay, so I'm definitely picking up on an older female cock blocking a relationship. Some of you need to be mindful of this, okay? Let me see. Is this your connection? Like, for those of you who are in a connection, who is this? Who is this woman cock blocking? Who is this woman cock blocking? Yeah, whoever their person is on their side. Okay, they're cock blocking the person on their side. Okay, they're wanting to give you something. They're wanting to try to coax you back in. There may be some kind of like incentive that they try to give you to come back, or incentive they try to give you to smooth over whatever, I guess, nightmare of a situation that you might have dealt with in the past. They want to open back up communication. This person is having sleepless nights over this, and this is also why they're probably astral projecting to this. They know that they did you dirty, or either they know that they did you dirty, or they know that that person did you dirty. And it's like, you may have, how are they viewing you in this time? How is this person viewing you in this time? How are they viewing you? Look, they viewing you as somebody here who has, options, opportunities coming in. They also know something about your career. Look, but I still got shady. So you need to be mindful of the energy that this person's coming with. They may actually see you as being a little bit shady, or they're going to view you as shady if you don't accept their offer. But how are they going to do you if you accept the offer? Because that looks like they are a shady individual as well. Okay. How are they going to do you if you accept the offer? Okay. They're going to hold off on some of the crazy antics that they may have, you may have dealt with this person. If you accept the offer, they said that they're going to slow up, but I am going to tell you this. It's not going to stop completely. It looks like they may slow it down, but eventually it's going to start back up again. It's eventually going to become burdensome again. It's almost like somebody here who feels like they need to have their way. They don't like the fact that they have to make an appointment to talk to you. They can't just freely communicate with you when they please. You've got your boundaries in order. They can't just come in when they feel like it. Like that entanglement always gives me, like the sexual encounter, like they want to be able to come in and speak to you freely. Like when they feel like it. Come in and out if they choose to come in and out. Do as they please, okay? So you're about to get some kind of offer from a specific person. Like, oh, well, if you don't do this, or if you stop this, or if you talk to this person or do this, we'll call a truce, or just let this blow over. Okay, let's just open back up the communication. There's something about wanting to open back up communication. This is going to be a boost to your ego, however this person comes in, but you need to know it ain't going to be long. Okay, it's like it'll slow something up, slow something down, but eventually it's going to end up being a burden again. Okay, so if this person has been trying to cock block you, it looks like they were trying to cock block, whoever it is that they have a connection to, because they keep choosing the wrong people. Like it'll slow down whatever the burden is. Like they'll slow up for a minute, but they'll come back to where you're going to have to keep your protection and boundaries up. Okay, like this person is somebody who you don't want. Look, I keep getting, you don't want me in your house. You don't want me in your blouse. I bring famine. That's that random card that I feel like if I was to find the deck, which I don't even know where it is right now, I bet that would come out. I bet it would, because I don't hear things for no reason. It's giving mice. Okay, so I feel like the person who is on their end is somebody who is a taker. They take. They don't replenish. They are a nuisance. They are a pest. They bother everybody with their woes. Okay, they come to everybody with the woes. And I feel like they may be coming to this older woman in this time with too many woes, and this woman needs some help. They need some help with their son and or daughter, okay? They need some help with this person. And it's like, yes, they may have, overstepped their boundaries in your relationship at one point in time, but, they're sorry. They want to bring you some kind of loaf of bread or banana nut bread, something to offer up, like a peace treaty. Oh, okay. Peace treaty. She coming with a peace treaty. She probably bring it. Do not eat that shit. I'm going to tell you this. I can already see with Snake coming out with the underlying intentions and 7 of Swords. It is a ruse. It is a tactic to end up getting what they want over you, to where you end up in the same cycle where you're constantly having to do the same thing. They're going to tempt you though. It is a little bit of a temptation coming in from an older woman. Is she luring you in with the peach cobbler? I mean, what is this older woman bringing? Because the lady that they showed me looked like she was about to kill over. Okay? Like she, okay? If you don't accept the offer from this feminine energy, how will that go over? Look, we have the star, which is wish fulfillment. It looks like you'll be able to continue to stay balanced in your own energy. It looks like solid footing. And then we've also got 10 of Pentacles. So I am going to tell you this. If you don't accept this woman's offer, whatever, and the Empress on the bottom, please stay in your power. Okay? Whatever temptation this older woman is bringing you, which I know she ain't bringing you that cat. I need to get out of that. I don't want to be here. Okay. I'm so sorry. I don't want to be here. I don't want to see that. Okay. There is an older woman, and she is about to bring something in to try to switch the energy, the vibration, but it's only to get the upper hand or to regain control. She wants to cause blockages in any kind of love connection because you have stopped taking on somebody who's bringing this like this lady, okay, her family, I guess it's her family or her friend or whoever this is to her, or, you know, is bringing her chaos and drama, and she's tired of having to take on the burden of this other energy. And whether it's her son, her daughter, whatever, okay, son, daughter, whatever, she's tired of taking on all of the woes from this person, and she is wanting to call a truce. She wants to get back in. She wants to be able to call you. She wants to have your number. She wants to be able to reach out to you when she needs something. Like, I don't know why she feels the need that she... Clearly, this is somebody here who exercises their control at every step of the way. But if you are to resist whatever this temptation is that's about to roll up, I feel like you're going to be very pleased with yourself. I feel like for some of you, you're just getting, you know, I guess you're getting the heads up because some of you may have that bleeding heart and want to, you know, forgive and have open connections with people. And I mean, you can do that, you know, by all means. If you would like to, you already see how that's about to go. Okay, it's going to cause delays to your love life, delays and blockages, because I feel like this woman don't want to let you go. She don't want something to change. She wants, you know, you to help with the baggage or heavy burden that she's been dealing with since you've been gone. Kelly Clarkson, I'm so sorry. Yeah, okay, let's see. Are there any other messages? Can we X her out? Let's X her energy out real quick. Let's see if there are any other messages coming through. But like that vision that I got was too clear, y'all. I was just like, who is this woman and why is she? You may have to get a restraining order on that woman. That's what it kind of looked like. She gonna just pop up at your job or at your home? No, I don't care if you got the best peach cobbler in the world. Keep that shit at your house. I'm about to say Brenda. Wanda. Anyways. Any other messages in this time? What love messages do we have? For those of you who are interested in new love, what messages do you have? New love. Oh my God. Not the dramatics. We got fake death coming out. Poison. Betray. Why is this here? Solitude. Fall in love. Okay, so y'all, it's about to be theatrical because of this, because of you resisting. Okay, or if it's not you, it's somebody connected to you. I feel like this is either somebody connected to you, like you're dealing with your new love. There's somebody here who is cock blocking. It's just cock block energy all the way out here, okay? It looks like you have plans to, you know, find the love that it is that you seek. I feel like you have someone in mind. But with all of that just came out around that, because you're resisting, or because somebody here is resisting other people's, you know, toxic ways, toxic energy, trying to come in and break down any kind of union or connection that you get into. It's like, yes, you may have been the best thing for a specific person, or your person was the best thing for another person, but they were nothing but poison to, you know, you or them. Because you are resisting this, somebody is about to be incredibly theatrical. Look, I got resisting, and then I've got banishment right here, and then forced marriage. They're trying to force a contract to work. They're trying to force somebody to come back and take a seat at this throne. Okay, it was just a misunderstanding. That was down there too. Because you resist this, or because you have already resist this, somebody's about to like. It's definitely giving, I should be able to say this on Patreon. It's definitely giving that somebody's going to try to like act suicidal, or that they're going to harm themselves. They're going to off themselves because they feel so hurt that you could be away from them, and you can just move on like that and not have them involved. Look, are you that tied to somebody's parents? Somebody's mother? You're that tired to somebody's mother that they are doing the most? Okay, if they're not the ones doing this, that could be the issue. Okay, so this woman may be coming in like this. My daughter, my granddaughter is over here, just so hurt. She's taken, all these pills and the booze, and I'm worried about her, and she's, just got left by this other person that she was supposed to marry, or things were, she's just getting hit left and right. She needs you as a structure for her to count on. Like, I'm the only thing she has, and we just need to band together to pull her out of this dark place. And, like, that's really the energy that, oh my God. And then I told you, I'm pretty sure I said 3 of Cups before I even started. And I told you I try to close it out. She coming in, look, hardcore on some, let's heal this issue. I need some help with my child, or I need some help with this person. They're not making the best decisions in this time, like either you or they knew, they wouldn't be making good decisions or choices. But I feel like, y'all just need to be mindful of the situations that you're allowing yourself to get entangled with, because there is somebody here who may be pulling out all the waterworks in this next little while with poison and fake death coming out with solitude. I am not going to be shocked if this person, like, that they're talking about has just gotten put in an asylum, or they're in the, that may be what they're coming to you with. They're in a medical ward or something like, do they even still have those? I don't know, but that's kind of what they're showing me, because they're showing straitjacket right now, and they're showing that somebody is trying to get help for their child. Okay. Maybe this person, you may have expected this kind of, reaction from a specific person, because they are theatrical. 2727. Some of y'all need to look that up. But there's about to be a display in this next little while, because of, somebody's having a real hard time with, like some kind of banishment. Okay. Some kind of rejection. They're used to being able to, I guess, speak their mind, speak their piece, say what they need to say, and get the attention that they need. They're not getting it anymore. And there's about to be like a major ruse that happens. Like, I don't know if this person has orchestrated this on purpose. Let me see. Did this person do this on purpose? Did they do this on purpose? Or is this like they're really there? Some of y'all are curious. I mean, did they do it on purpose, or are they really there? It's a manipulation tactic, because they feel like there's no way up or out. It's a manipulation tactic. The Magician, it's like, I can try this or I can try this. Let's go with this one. Okay? That's what this person, because of loss of control. If they felt like they were in control of a situation, they wouldn't be going to the level of extremes that they are. But because they are no longer in control of a situation, they are about to act out. Like, and it's looking more like self-harm. Okay, it's looking like self-harm. It doesn't look like they're coming for you. It looks like they want to be able to break bread again. They want to maybe have a blended family situation, dynamic, whatever. But they can't stand being outcast. Somebody can't stand this, and because they just force their way back in again, you need to know, this message is not going to be for all of you. Take what you need, leave the rest for somebody else, because I can promise you, if it's not you, it's somebody tied to you that you'll be hearing the story, and now you're going to know. Maybe you can give them the advice that they need. Anyways, I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.